Welcome, folks, to my kitchen. Messy as it is, here we are. Now, I'm going out of sequence with my coffee machines because this one's ready. It's hot. As you can see here, the heating light is out, so it's already heated up. Today, I'm going to introduce you to my Breville Cafe Roma espresso machine. So, let's go about making a coffee, because I have the urge after being out in that cold. So, these are what I've gotten to keep my beans in. I grind my beans here on the oh goodness, Baratza Encore. And yes, I bought it for using other means of making coffee, the pour overs. It does make it fine enough grind. So, the plate, the scoop, tamper, I work on the plate. Okay, down here we have my Hario scales. Now this one does not measure in ounces, it measures grams only. Like for instance, that lid for the grinder, 37.2 grams. So we tear it, or turn it back to zero. Now these canisters I bought at my local Walmart, and as you can see, nice thick silicone seal on it. The idea is to keep the air contained. Now that's a good guess at 7.5. Okay, let's go. I'm going for, with this coffee blend, went too far, I'm going for 11 grams. And there we are. Okay. Now this one is the same one, same type, used in my experiments making the pot for a kettle for outside. Okay, now. Okay, and so we have, I'm going to turn on some more light here, additional light, might help you see better. The coffee, okay, there you go, you can see it fall down. It's fine, fluffy. Okay, we take out the portafilter, which is warm, wipe it out, make sure it's dry. Now I also do this because I made a coffee and I haven't flushed it out, okay? Next, I put it on the scales, and it's 173.5 grams, the weight of it. Tear it or zero the scales. Then I take my teaspoon. Yes, it is so light and fluffy, this grind. Now the coffee that I'm using, I'll show the package before we complete everything. It's roasted in Winnipeg at DeLuca. I won't say DeLuca Brothers. The DeLuca warehouse. They roast 600 pounds of coffee every day. Now, that was really bad, wasn't it? We're going to put this down as a definitely fuddle-duddle. Okay, so see how much more I can get back in there. Now what I've done is I've found to shake it level if I can, or level it with the handle of the spoon. Tap it a couple times and shake it. Now, first off, you'll notice that the coffee level is down from the edge. You can also see there very clearly it's not level. So, there's more work to do there. And that is all part of my flubbing it up. So I'm just going to move it over with the bottom of the spoon gently. Give it a shake again. Okay, now we're level. Now, we don't have to press hard like for most espressos. They recommend 30 to 40 pounds. This is a pressure portafilter. And how much did I lose? I lost nothing. I still have 11 grams there. Put it on, pull tight, glass under. Now, I cheated, I must admit. Can you see the line on the glass? Okay, there you can. If I tilt it, you can see the line. Okay, I measured 2 ounces of water, put it in, marked it, and then chafed the edge with my Dremel, so I know the 2 ounces that I'm trying for. Okay, next we take the pitcher over here, and I put in the sugar-free hazelnut syrup. Fell to the bottom of the spout, roughly. Now I've been only learning since the fall. Okay, now we're going to move. Okay, you can see the mess on the countertop already even, but you get an idea of the milk level. Now this thing here, this collects the pucks, the ground coffee afterwards. Okay, now I have it set aside, mug set aside. First thing I do is turn it on, set the timer. It takes about 5 seconds, there we go, to start coming out. Now, if I go to the line and stop, that's it. I'm going to go a little further, and that was only 15 seconds because I didn't put it very tight. Okay, from here, I'm certain that we can give you a good image of the crema on it. It's already coming out of it. It's to the level of the level that I wanted was in here, so I'm a little low. That's okay. That's why it was done quicker. Next, this machine, this is the controls right here. Steaming position, brewing position. This is an entry-level machine. I would suggest that this probably is the least that you would want. First espressos I made, my friend loaned me one. Now you can hear me, not making so much noise. The phone's quit ringing. Okay, I'm shooting for 150 to 160 degrees Fahrenheit. Cardinal rule is to wipe off the milk and then blow it out. Otherwise, it cooks on here on the spout from the temperature to steam. Okay, so we move the coffee over a little bit. Now, I'm going to see if you can see what I've got here. Okay, the cream, the temperature right now is recording 162 degrees about. Okay, until I started using this thermometer, which is of course a kitchen cooking thermometer, I used it for doing the temperature of my water just short of a boil, and doing my pour overs. And I found I wasn't making my espresso dark enough. Now you see, the crema is still here. It has cooled off some. Okay, now one of the ways I do it, keep back the cream or the foam until about now. And I just have to taste it because I like it so much. Okay, now that flavoring, by the way, is hazelnut. Turn off the scale, wipe off the dribbles from the portafilter. Now, the portafilter, when it comes out, normally in most machines, it will come out dry. And that's what this is here. Let's lift it up. And I know who's phoning in all likelihood. Yes, I do. And they will know something. I'm doing something. Okay? It's dry. Now what I found was if I did the foam first, then okay, and now we have it cleared out pretty well. And sorry about that telephone. It's my only telephone in the house. Okay, so I can take that, give a little wipe, and there wasn't anything up there. Okay, I just put it on gently over here, the side. And what have I got? Well, it's not fancy. Okay, that's it. Sometimes I will get a little higher. If I had let it run 5 seconds longer at the espresso, it would have come higher. And the flavor would have changed somewhat. What can we say to all of this? Well, have a coffee on a blustery morning like this morning. Ah, the life of leisure. Well, not quite. Anyway, another way of having a good cup of coffee. And now I'm going to pause this and I will put an image of the packaging on for you. For the sake of illumination, so you can read the label, I'll even move in, okay? De Luca's Espresso Authentique. Okay, a little bit of style there, okay? This is a 6-bean blend, roasted in Winnipeg. Thank you so much for joining me, and hopefully you'll come back soon. Share, like, subscribe if you would. I'd appreciate that. Thank you to all my subscribers who do contact me, make comments. They're always welcome, and I welcome yours as well. And by all means, share. I know this is not going to be a how-to for teaching somebody how to make coffee, but it shows how I make mine, and we'll see what the future holds as far as if I can manage to make any improvements. I don't see how. That's all. Ted's clear.